currently Joey's life? Right? I mean...
Hashtag get Joey late 2018.
No, that's already happened. I'm fine now. Are you guys ready for this? Three Dudes Babbling Podcast. Hello, welcome to the Three Dudes Babbling Podcast. We have a special guest. It's 3.5 dudes babbling.
Yeah, that's Caden.
Bye.
Hey,
okay,
so we're gonna ask you a couple questions, all right, Caden? So, what? Hey, can you let me talk? So, what's your favorite color? Pink. Okay.
All right, what's your favorite snack? Pretzels? Caden, how do you feel about the oncoming threat of global warming? And do you think that one day... Let me finish the question. Do you think that one day that alternative energy can completely replace fossil fuels? Answer the question, please. So that's very interesting insight on that problem. Do you have anything else to add to that? How do you feel about the current political... Oh. Caden, put it down. Put the pillow down. How do you feel about getting on a school bus soon? No? You don't like it?
What do you think? What do you think about airplanes?
How do you feel about the president's trip to Russia? Well, Caden, I don't think you can say that on the air. I might have to edit this out. That's too controversial. We have a lot of viewers that don't really think that way. Listen, don't bring her into this. I can't believe you would say that. You're making him cry. Don't call him a little bitch. Alright, Ken, thank you for coming on. It means a lot to us.
He looks unforgiving.
He does look unforgiving. I think it's time for his nap.
I was trying to ask him.
Caden, say goodbye. Bye-bye. Thank you. Thank you for coming. I still can't believe he said all those things. Yes, we want to thank Caden for coming on our show. He will no longer be returning to the podcast after all the controversial stuff he said. Yeah.
And we apologize. We wanna go ahead and apologize to any ethnic, political, or social demographic out there that we may have went ahead and used.
Yeah, he was using some
big words.
That's for sure. Some big words over there. What, Joe?
Yeah, I didn't think that was necessary either.
Hey, put in the crickets. No. You're so funny. You're so funny, Joe. Thank you. So, we're gonna start. Well, besides that interview, we got some fan mail here. So.
Oh joy! Look at all this fan mail.
So we're gonna start it off. see, now that was funny. Joe, don't. Comedy gold. Don't. Oh, that'd be another soundbite. But we have some fan mail from some listeners. So this one's coming from Justin Hudson. He said, toilet paper, under or over? It's over.
It's always been over.
Under. Fuck you.
Why would you even say that, though?
What are you, a sadist? Well, it might be. Whatever's convenient for me. What about to the side? What about to the side?
That makes no sense.
What
No.
fuck kind of monster are you?
Actually, we never even put it on the roll at my house either. You can just have it sitting there and then you just do it yourself.
Yeah, see?
I mean, that's convenient if you're just too lazy.
Welcome to living with the Hookses.
I don't live with you, though.
I thought you were going to say, like, welcome to living with hookers.
Hookers. No,
Don't talk about Nana like that.
Yeah, don't fucking talk about Nana.
We can talk about whoever you want.
No.
Did you hear what Caden was talking about?
Yeah, but... Oh, yeah. But he didn't talk about Nana, so that's okay. Nana's like...
Off limits.
She's a saint.
Yeah.
She's an angel.
But we want to hear everyone else's responses to this. Under or over?
There's a patent from back in the day, and it shows the picture of the toilet paper going over. Look it up. Google that shit.
Yeah, you know who's getting very uppity about this? Because apparently at my house it's never correct. Is Kevin.
Who's Kevin?
My brother. Our brother. Yeah, Kevin was getting very heated. And he made it to a point at his house to keep it over, was it?
Yes, over.
Over. And he said he was actually yelling at you, Alec.
I don't really care.
You hear that, Kevin?
Wow. Okay. I mean, I can't go off of that one. It's a two-way street, and everyone's also on their phones.
Sorry.
Yeah. We're here, Alec. Come on. You just pulled that up. You just pulled the doc up. And I have it
It's
here.
been up.
He was texting. Fucking hate you.
I love how you're trying to catch me on my phone.
Brotherly love.
Because you're always on your phone.
Yeah, because I was texting Aaron.
So
Yeah.
Aaron.
Star Wars versus Star Trek.
We're not going to talk about that.
Star Wars.
God fucking damn it.
Movies as a whole, Star Trek. If this cast actually fought, Star Wars.
Can someone turn their vibration off? Alec, I'm pretty sure it's you.
It was me.
He's not even on the dock anymore.
Be nice.
Wait, I might have one more. Oh my god. Let me read the text for you.
Jesus Christ. But we got another
You guys need to get laid. Hashtag get the Buchek brothers laid.
but
Alec's face lit up.
But we got another
Not
question.
at the same time though. That'd be weird.
Yeah, it would be. Not with the same person either. Or do you want to be Eskimo Brothers?
Eskimo brothers.
Yeah. Then we can start our long line of Eskimo Brotherly.
No,
The EBDB.
Then that would be kind of like Stewart.
Hmm?
Do you remember that?
No, what?
Like any girl that I think it was a consistent 2 or 3 girls. I dated said girls in the past,
And he wanted to date them.
as soon
That's
as
just-
he would, yeah,
Okay, that's kind of weird
yeah.
to do. And like that's kind of not part of the bro code.
No, if the bro is okay with
Is okay with
and
it.
there's like
but there
a
wasn't
time
even
period.
any talk. Like then he
So
would
then
come,
it's against the bro code. Then he broke it.
Then he would come over, he would visit, and then he would be texting these girls, and then he would like
Hey, you want to hang out with them?
go off and hang out with them.
Yeah, he would leave randomly.
Did
That was such a rant.
Did you break his kneecaps?
Oh, Kevin did shoot him point blank with a paintball gun.
Oh, you did tell me about that.
Yes.
That's funny.
We were playing paintball on our back, in our woods, in the back, and Kevin goes with the gun. He's like, "I wonder what it would be like," and he thought the safety was on, and he pulled the trigger.
Oh, I thought he did it on purpose.
I think it was on purpose.
It's a good question, for
Kevin, we'd like you to come back on and
explain this.
explain this.
Yeah.
But I'm proud of you for doing that. So
Yeah, you probably deserved it.
you probably did. Breaking the bro code.
No, this was before that.
Oh.
It was around the time of that.
It's a what's the word I'm looking for? Preconceived? No. Whatever.
Premeditated.
Yes.
I don't know if he was thinking of it.
He could have.
Could have been. He could have been thinking.
He could have
It's
known.
like it's karma acting before karma should act.
Yeah, he could have known that he was gonna do this. So he's like, fuck you. He's a Kevin from the future.
What?
Okay, do we have any more fan mail?
Yes, we have a couple more from Steve.
Steve.
So he writes in, if your pee could cure cancer, would you share that information? Would you sell it? Would you give it away for free?
My first question: how would you find out that your pee could cure cancer?
Are you peeing on people?
That's what I. Well,
you giving
people
golden
with cancer.
You giving golden showers to like random people?
Don't kink shame me.
Hey, I'm saying like, you bring a girl to bed.
All
or
of a
guy,
sudden, she
or
finds
guy.
out. She just found out she had cancer, and it's kind of like.
Wait, she didn't tell anyone yet. And you're like,
all right, well,
I'm
this
just gonna
chick's
pee.
into. Yeah, I'm just gonna pee on you.
it's gonna pee on you. And she goes to her doctor the next day. She goes, I had stage 4 cancer. It's cured now.
And you're like,
She was like, I think what we did last night cured my cancer. And he's like, what did we do last? I peed on you. I shat on you.
So then there's that whole thing.
Was it the brown or was it the
brown
yellow?
or yellow?
my roommate Dylan came over. What if Dylan's pee cured cancer?
Ooh.
Is this Steve's roommate?
Yeah.
Okay, that
Yeah,
makes more
no,
sense.
whoever's roommate.
Actually, you know what's funny? I showed Alec this last week when we were going to the wedding. Someone, the other podcast that I listened to, someone wrote in. They said they were having sex and they had to pee really bad.
Oh yeah, that was weird.
So they said they had to pee really bad, and he said, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna fuck her." After he came, he couldn't hold his bladder
no.
anymore.
He came and then peed.
He came and then continued to pee in her. in her.
And so he wrote in. He was like, "I was talking with some of my friends, and we didn't know what to call it, but we came up with the name of Arnold Palmer." Half pee,
It's a half and
Half
half.
cum.
half cum.
Oh my god.
And he continued to explain it, but like the people who were like talking, they were like, "We get it. What an Arnold Palmer is."
And he mixed it up too.
Oh my god.
That's just nasty.
That's hilarious.
It's fucking disgusting.
Did she have to go to like?
She
No, there wasn't like any medical
no yeah
happening.
he
Oh, wait, pee's sterile. It's okay. It's not
Yeah.
like if you poop.
he wrote it. He was like, me and my girlfriend haven't talked since. And I think she packed up and left.
Poor guy.
It's kind of his own fault.
What are you gonna do in the middle of sex? Hey, I have to go pee.
Yes. You stop what you're doing, take the piss. You may be floppy,
You
But-
may be floppy.
maybe floppy.
What? You always have to keep a bottle next to your bed just in case.
Now, would that ruin the mood though?
You're watching you pee in a bottle.
Yeah. Yes, it would.
What are you doing?
He's sniffing your drink.
He's licking my drink. That's what he's doing.
We are recording in a new location, and
Potato and Peach are here.
the
This
dogs.
is Kevin's basement.
The dogs.
Alex domain.
For now.
For now.
For now. But
Until he comes and lives with me.
I'll take the basement there.
interesting.
I have a bed in my room. We can
Yeah,
be roommates.
He can be roommates with
Oh my
me.
god, they were roommates.
No, it's gotta be in the basement.
Okay.
That and the ping pong table's down there.
Oh shit. We can get all that shit off the ping pong table.
Pow. Pow.
But would you guys share that information, or would you keep it to yourself?
Dude, I'd share it. Fuck cancer,
Would
dude.
you sell it?
I probably wouldn't sell it because
Well, no,
that's kind of
it's
fucked
happening.
up.
It's happening regardless, and it's kind of like the whole thing with the CEO guy who sells the.
I know what you're talking about.
What is it? I can't think what is.
He has the cure for something.
No, I'm not thinking. It's not that. It's that whole thing with people who have allergies.
Oh, the EpiPens?
Yes.
Yeah,
and he's-
that's that. And he has a patent. And then he like charges it out the ass.
Oh yeah, it's just
Because
obnoxious because he's an asshole. It's like
So
it
here's
doesn't cost much to make, and he sells it for
He
so
basically
much money.
has a monopoly of it.
I wouldn't sell it to people. Like, if someone's like, "Hey, I have cancer," I'd be like, "All right, all right, let me go fill up a bottle real quick, and then here you go."
I mean,
But like these medical, like I'd probably sell it to like medical companies so they can make like medicine out of it.
but okay, you have to think about this.
Oh, no.
They're using you. They're using you to extract it, basically.
Yeah.
So I would say you have to get some compensation from that one.
No, I mean like not.
Well, it's not like they're extracting. It's not like it's in your blood or something.
But basically,
like that.
because you have to pee.
They're just
So
making me
what-
drink a lot of water.
That's a full-time job.
Yeah,
drinking-
but I'm sure you can
No,
come up
okay.
with some sort of.
Getting paid to drink water and
What
take
if-
a piss.
What if they just keep you in a room, and they just give you like you have to think about some of the environment around you. What if it's like normal day to day, say hey whenever you go to the bathroom, pee in this. But you got to think how many people have cancer.
But that's why
They want you to constantly.
It's not like a
about
full
how many
fucking
people
like
have cancer.
like it's
That's so sad.
the question isn't like, hey, okay, you're gonna like it's a full piss, like you have to fully piss and finish on someone to cure them of their cancer. It's like maybe it's just a little bit.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if it was like an ingested thing or
You
if
have to
it was
drink
like
it. Take a shot of pee.
yeah, or
Ooh.
if it's like what are they going to do? Absorb it through their skin? That doesn't really make sense.
You have to inject it.
It's ambiguous. You gotta figure it out. It can either contact through skin, you gotta drink it, or they just gotta inject it somehow.
Yeah.
Or you can do an Arnold Palmer.
You could do an Arnold Palmer.
So what? Pour a little bit on them and then have them drink the rest.
No,
No.
fuck 'em.
No. What we were just talking about.
Yeah, but then I mean, kids have cancer too.
That's so sad.
All right, next
All
fan
right.
mail, before it gets fucked up.
Yeah, I mean it's already fucked up. But the next question is from Steve again. What he wants to know: if you could fight a predator, which one do you think you could beat
What
in
do
a
you mean?
fight? Like
there's-
like bears, bees. I'm calling bees predators. They kill people.
No,
Not
please.
bees. I'd say wasps.
No,
Yeah.
bees kill people.
Yeah,
people
but
are
like-
allergic
Yeah,
but I
to
but
like
it.
they're
bees.
also on the endangered species list.
You're right. Would you be that asshole to fight a bee?
I'd fight a
I would
shark.
Fucking punch it in the square in the face.
The bee.
I'm saying shark. I'd punch a shark right in the nose.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's kind of the only way. No, I would not be able to beat a shark
What about a bear?
because one, you can't fight a shark in its domain. It's like if I had gills, maybe. Because well,
Scuba
that
gear?
like yeah,
Or
well, no,
that-
because that's also
That's heavy.
Yeah,
'Cause you got that big tank.
Hey, the shark's heavy too. You gotta think about him.
Yeah, but he's used to it.
Gotta make it a fair fight.
yeah. He's like strong and also weighs like 5,000 pounds.
A lemur? Would you fight a lemur?
Are
Our
they predators?
lemurs are our predators.
To bugs
Oh my god.
and fruit.
And fruit. Yeah, because the fruit constantly has to worry. Am I gonna get
get
taken by a lemur?
An anteater?
Dude, I'd love to like just chill with an anteater. I bet they're really cuddly.
What if they're like? What
Have
if they
you
use
ever
their
seen
big
an
snout
anteater?
to like?
Yeah.
Well, okay, so what if they like use their big snout to like hit you across the face?
Just- no, their tongue comes out just. No, their tongue's too thin to do any damage. It would be with their snout.
Go up your nose.
I'd fight Peach.
Okay.
I'll answer this.
Well, okay. Instead of it being like an anteater, it's just Arthur.
He's an aardvark.
Arthur.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, you're right. Okay.
Aardvarks
Damn
are
it.
weird. Those are weird
Aardvarks
fucking
are weird,
animals.
yeah.
Where do they live?
I don't know.
Let's find out through the magical powers of Google.
South America, I think.
Probably that sounds really accurate. Aardvark, probably spelled it.
Or maybe the plains of Africa.
I don't think they're an African animal. Aardvark means.
That was very appropriate. Did you know that did that? Is that why you did that?
I know it did it, but I just turned off. Yeah.
Where?
I love it.
Was that racist?
No, how is that racist? Man.
No, you're right. Africa.
Okay, yeah, there you go.
Would you fight like a lion or something?
No, fuck that. Actually, if I had if I could only choose between a few, I'd fight a lion before I fight a tiger.
I'm pretty sure they're less aggressive.
Tigers are like I went to the zoo a couple weeks ago and like
They're just chilling.
they're just chilling, but I'm looking at like
A
the
reindeer. Would you fuck up a reindeer?
Oh,
What kind of predators are reindeer?
They're predators.
look at what they did to Rudolph.
I would.
Those
Yeah.
savages.
Yeah, you think it's
He got bullied
yeah.
his entire life
Yes.
until Santa came out in his underwear
He said,
and was like,
"Holy shit, it's cold."
No, he's used to it by now, and he's
Yeah.
fat.
He's like, "These make my tits hard."
He's got that shit on reserve.
He's like,
"Would you fuck Mrs. Claus?"
maybe
I would.
if she puts out.
Hands, she probably does. I mean, what else does Santa do the rest of the year? I feel like he's just a lazy bum.
He only comes once a year.
Oh, that's sad. Him and Mrs. Claus need to get it on more.
You think they have 300 something days? Because,
365
no.
in a year.
Because you gotta think about it. Sometimes you gotta work.
He's got to make the toys.
He's not the one. He's just
How-
overseeing the factory.
That's a full-time job right there.
Is it though?
Yes.
Not really. He's like.
What if an elf dies in the job?
Oh,
He's
wow.
gotta learn how you
I
replace.
really
Then
think-
OSHA gets involved.
How do you replace a dead elf?
No, I really think Santa's a communist. He wears red. He lives up north. He owns a bunch of factories.
Wait, why? Okay, why does living up north make you a communist?
Dude, in Russia.
What about Canadians?
Canadians are they're socialist.
Just because they're socialist doesn't mean they're
Listen, I love
communist.
Canada. Don't even get me. Just.
That's why Why would you?
Santa's a communist. Just think about it.
You know what? I'm gonna go with.
If anything, I would say it's a monarchy.
So. Well,
Absolute or parliamentary.
so
Yeah,
hold on.
he's-
There's a segment that I just got from our buddy Rich Bursick, and he said he gave me a segment. What offends you today? You just offended me with that.
Sorry.
Calling Santa Claus a communist.
You've never heard that joke?
No,
Oh. Well,
I'm offended right now.
sorry.
Wait, what offends you today?
I don't want to talk about it.
Let's go. Come on, let's bring it on.
No, you already know. I don't want to
I
talk
know
about
it. I know it. Joe is in the fields right now.
Plays Marvin's room.
Alec, what offends you today?
Whatever Caden said about.
Yeah, I was offended by that shit.
You know what? Honestly, I live with him, and you should just hear the stuff that he says on a regular basis.
He's
Like,
fuck this, fuck that.
Well, yeah, it's a constant thing, and it's just like
every time he's like, I'm going to fucking bed, but he doesn't go to bed. He always bitches and moans. It's like he's a baby.
he doesn't. Well, he doesn't moan. He just bitches.
It's like he's a fucking baby. I believe, like, I don't know.
You really no. I look at him, and like you'll tell him no, and he just starts crying. And I'm like, I look at him and I say, hey, stop being a baby.
Yeah.
And he doesn't stop.
He's a good kid. Love him.
But things that have, can I take a second?
Yeah,
I'll come back.
yeah, of course.
You go ahead with something else.
I'm offended by terrible drivers. Actually, no. I'm offended.
Don't be that guy.
Hold on. I'm offended by how much damn construction has happened in my fucking city.
Not your city. Well, yeah, your city
This
and the
fucking
city.
city.
This fucking city.
There's so much construction in.
Every time I go somewhere,
There's construction.
there's construction. And it seems like this year it's the most construction I've seen in a while.
It's Kami Santa. It's his fault.
Yeah, it is Kami Santa. You're right.
Told you. And he's got the big beard like Karl Marx.
Oh my god.
They're the same
Karl
person.
Marx was a fucking genius.
No, I mean communism works on paper. Like it's great on paper, but you just in society it just doesn't work.
Yeah, exactly. But I can't stand the construction anymore.
No, it's getting annoying.
Oh my god! And it's not like just in the city. It's the city over. This city. This street's gonna be closed for 16 days. I'm like, what the fuck?
You know what? I feel like Mr. Bursick totally missed a prime title for this. And
What? No, he just gave me the idea today.
Okay.
I couldn't come up with.
You know what really grinds my gears?
You know what? You're right. Well, we were talking. He's like, yeah. It just seems like he's like this snowflake society and stuff like that. People are offended over people. People are over
constantly. Honestly, I think the thing that really pisses me off is people like that, or are people like that.
Yeah.
And it is just...
the thing is, it's not.
There's there's certain things that can't like. I'm like, yeah, that can, like if you're pissed off about that makes sense. But there's other there's small things like
I call it the corporation effect, because you see that a lot with corporations where they'll do something, and if one person's offended, they change everything.
Yeah. Well,
and it's kind of a trickle down to like small businesses too.
But it only takes one person to fucking write an article. It's one person writes an article.
Well, it's been like I mean, people have been experiencing that since they were kids, because it would always be that one asshole in the class who does something and ruins it for everyone else.
No, not necessarily. I think the newer generations, the first person who introduced the whole everybody gets a trophy thing, that is the person that started that.
Okay.
Don't get me started with the fucking participation trophy. I hate that shit.
Oh, yeah.
I fucking hate that shit. I'm sorry your kid fucking sucks at this sport or whatever event you're competing in, and you don't deserve a fucking trophy.
No, I mean
you don't.
What are they going to strive to do if it's just like, well, I half-assed everything and I still got a trophy, so I'm doing good.
It just takes all the competition away. And I'm sorry, this is the world we live in.
It's awful. It's really, really obnoxious and annoying.
That's why if I ever have kids, I'm just going to get them in the hobbies like cooking and record collecting.
Why do you think cooking's a hobby?
When they're young kids.
30 years ago? I want to say it was like the late 80s. It was then identified as more than a hobby and an actual job.
Okay, my 5-year-old kid who I'm just teaching how to use a fucking knife is gonna get hired at or some fancy restaurant. I'm saying it's like a hobby for kids, and then when they get older, it's a career.
You're not rude, eh?
Yes,
okay.
Thank you.
I wanted to do that earlier, but
I misspoke.
Okay, that's fair. I'll take your.
No, because Grant, I mean, like if I would have went to Polaris like you did, I probably would have went in culinary because that's just I love cooking.
Shout out to Polaris and Chef O. I know Chef O doesn't listen to this, but if anybody's out there and listens and knows him, great job. He's a great chef.
No, I know.
Does a lot of
I know
awesome
a handful
things.
of people.
Yeah.
Who went through the culinary program? Oh, other than you, like kids in my grade, and they're like,
"Why am I not on the hand?"
Yeah, come on, man. That offends Alec. Alec, what offends you, by the way?
You know what really grinds my gears?
Yeah.
This fucking guy.
It's a fucking me
fine,
too.
Then kick me off the fucking podcast.
We've been trying for 6 months.
Joey Hooks will no longer be on Three Dudes Babbling.
Thank God. Bunch of fucking idiots.
You know who we have I'm gonna have Joey read this. So this week, we put out a couple
tweets and Instagrams and Facebook.
I have noticed that, and I really like it. I think you guys need to keep up with that. Alec does not manage Twitter or the Instagram.
I've basically been doing a lot of tweeting and Facebooking and all that. And I put out something. Someone slid in our DMs and say, "Can I be on the podcast?" And I said, "We'll think about it. Please put an application together. See what your qualifications are."
And I was with him when he did this, and I was like, "Wait, let's read them on the podcast."
And So at first this happened, and I was like, oh wait, I'm going to extend this to everyone else. Hold on. Is someone here?
Is it?
It's
is
the
it fucking
Jehovah's
Jehovah
Witness.
Witness
God
people again.
Blessed. But I decided to extend this to everyone else. And we had an application come in. And I'm going to have Joey read this. So here you go.
Should I say who it's from, or should I just read it cold turkey?
I mean, it says it.
I know, but so this is from one of my really good friends, Bryce. Yeah, we've been friends for years.
Bryce, we have received your application.
And
it
we are
is-
reading it live right now.
Yes.
And we will make our decision live.
No, we'll get back to you.
We'll get back to you.
Don't put a timer on it.
Yeah.
Leave it ambiguous.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I've already made my decision.
Well, yeah, but
Fuck you.
Let's read
Just
it.
kidding, I love you.
Let's read
continue.
Alright, so it starts out, hello. I didn't see you come in.
it. Already a great start. Already a great start.
It's an old inside joke of
Okay,
ours.
I just want to let it be known. Josh and Joey have read this. I have not. I glanced at it, but I was at work, so this is a first for me. Enjoying it so far. Carry
My
on.
name is Bryce Kendall No, and I think I have what it takes to become a great dude who babbles. You may be asking yourself, what's so unique about this slub? And let me tell you, not a whole lot.
Can I stop you right there? I just want to have a correction. It's schlub,
Sorry,
not
schlub.
slub.
Schlub.
Come on,
Sorry.
Bryce. Get your
But-
shit together. Fucking
but-
autocorrect needs to get you on that shit.
But great start. I
Yes,
mean,
a great
he's
start.
he's totally right. There's not a damn thing about him that makes him qualified.
No, I mean,
It really, there's nothing that makes us qualified.
I was about to say the same thing.
And
Exactly.
this
Look
is
at
our
us.
20th episode. Come on.
Not a whole lot. I would say my best feature is that I have the keen ability to shit on what people hold dearly. Not physically shit on, but
Yeah, I was gonna say he should be the one.
You know what? I think he
earlier.
needs to improve himself. I really think he needs to up his bar and up the ante and actually shit on things.
Bryce. Shit on those things.
I know you're listening.
Yeah, he's one of our avid listeners too.
Thanks for sending everything in.
Plugging this for you. On my website, nomovies.com, that's capital N-O-E, capital M-O-V-E, O-V-E.
Oh my!
You got a
OV.
dumbass alert.
I can't read. Capital
on the soundboard.
nomovies.com.
Big words.
We'll put a link in the description.
Big words.
You can see some examples of my past work. He reviews movies because he's a big movie buff like I am.
What did you think of that movie? Sorry to bother you.
I haven't seen it
Sorry
yet.
to bother. I was talking to
Bryce.
Kendall.
Bryce.
I'm gonna call
Bryce
him
Kendall, no. Kendall, no.
Kendall.
Yeah, we'll talk about it when he's on. Peach. Some possible.
Some pastas.
Pasta. Sorry, it's the Italian coming through. Some possible topics I would be proficient in are dogs, movies,
Right there,
video
cats.
games, disco dance, and bitches. I even have some movie-related competitions set up for the three dudes to partake in, with a colon and a D, which is a happy face.
We all know who's gonna
Wait,
be the worst at
Wait,
it.
yeah, I was about to say, does he understand the three dudes babbling? If he's an avid listener, he should know.
No, we don't. There's two of the three dudes.
There's one dude that is a proficient.
That's just gonna be funny then.
We'll see.
I think you're a little bit more than he is, just a little bit. Exactly. Anyways, I'm really looking for a podcast that I can go out on adventures with, as well as stay in for the night and watch a movie and cuddle.
You know, I like that.
Wait,
Yeah.
with Joe?
No, with us.
Or is this open
Please-
to us?
I hope he
The
doesn't
entire
cheat on
podcast.
us.
Yeah.
He's gonna go to the companion. He's gonna. Oh my god! Oh my god!
I really well, that's shade. I really hope you will consider me for the guest position. If you need my resume, just let me know. Thanks, bitches. Bryce Kendall, no.
We'll also take the resume, by the way.
Yeah, can you
Yes.
send us a headshot as well?
Yes.
Yeah, and please do it in Tobias format.
Tobias Funky.
Funky.
Funky. Tobias Funky.
Funky.
I feel like they need to do. If there's anyone who like, is part of any sort of writing for the Arrested Development. I think they need to have an episode or a scene where Tobias accidentally gets recruited by, like, a funk group just because of his name.
Like George Clinton and...
Yes. There's newer stuff, too.
No, only George Clinton.
Pigeon playing ping pong.
Oh, shit, that's right.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Bryce, for that application. We hope more people will submit it. I did make a typo on the email. I forgot an S. Fucking idiot. Like an idiot.
God, idiot!
Yeah, it was like...
You're 2 for 3 right now.
That was appropriate.
2 for 3.
Yeah. Sometimes I get it right.
Yeah.
But-
You're only human.
Yeah, human.
You're only human.
Barely.
What?
Excuse me.
Everybody makes mistakes.
Everybody has those days.
All right, we're gonna go on to our one of our last sections. Actually, how much time are we at? We're at 32. Let me pause this really quick, and we're back again. Sorry, I had to.
I got a case of the chuckles.
So we're gonna. God damn it, Alec. So we're gonna move on to Battle of the Ages. This is basically just. It's like how we did
large groups of people or
Yeah.
societies,
So
civilizations versus one another.
It's how we did like Toad versus that
Delfino.
The Delfino people.
Hello.
That was bad because we ended with the Delfino people, and I thought that was supposed to be that, and then I'm like, no, it's obviously Toad.
Yes, but so the first one we have is the Spanish Inquisition versus the bourgeoisie. Wait, I can't speak. You want to say it?
Bourgeoisie.
Bourgeoisie. I'm fucking dumb.
And you're the one who went.
You're the one who took
you did
French, didn't you?
Exactly.
God,
That's
madame.
I've taken 5 years of French. Don't know any of it.
Bourgeoisie.
Okay, so is it the actual Spanish Inquisition, or is it
the Spanish.
Python?
The Monty Python? I think it would be pretty funny to do the Monty Python.
Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition. I'm going with them.
Oh, yeah. Because
No one expects it.
Fair, yeah.
It's a trap or ambush completely, like 100%. Like the bourgeoisie are just getting ready, and then they just bust in
Nobody
the door.
expects the Spanish Inquisition.
Like they literally catch them with their pants down because they're probably taking a shit with the toilet paper
French.
over.
They're French, too, so they probably have, like...
No, the bourgeoisie were around when the French were like, cool.
Cool? Yeah. Cool.
Before they were pussies.
Well,
Hey,
congratulations to France for winning the World Cup, though.
I congratulated them on Sunday.
Mbappe.
Oh, yeah.
I love the French.
I forgot.
I love their food.
I was very tired.
Some steak and
I had a
frites.
long day like Joe.
I'm sorry.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I drove that time.
Oh my god. Yeah, we drove. Well,
You
actually,
slept?
we were all pretty grumpy last Sunday too.
Yeah. Joe's always grumpy. He always says he has long days.
Joe's not always grumpy.
You're right, Joe.
Joe's not always grumpy.
Is Caden here?
No,
He's asleep.
So we're going with the Spanish Inquisition.
nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition. What if they just busted in here right now?
Alec, you want to go in the next one? You want to read it?
They could. No, but we'd expected.
Hey.
Okay, so for number 2, the second letter B.
B-side.
And you know what? I just want to extend this out. If you guys, because I want this to, hopefully, if you guys appreciate it, I want you guys to chime in.
Ladies.
Let us know how you would feel about these matchups.
Ladies.
Oh, you just want to get your ladies in. That's right.
For letter B, Sauron's army versus every single Barbie doll released since 1959.
Do you know how many Barbies that is?
It's a lot of
That's a
fucking
lot of
Barbies,
fucking
dude.
Barbies.
That is a lot of
Okay,
fucking Barbies.
Are there owners coming with them too?
No, it's just
No, it's just the Barbies.
Well, because that would include the people making the Barbies?
Making them or like okay. Yeah, I'm going with the Barbies because is it like Toy Story?
Or they just
Can you imagine if it wouldn't be like Toy Story? They just all sit there. They just if it's literally just a wave of dolls, and they're inanimate. They're just.
you know what? I'm going with the Barbies because all those orcs are kind of stupid, and I feel like they'd try to like eat them or like have sex with them or something because they're that dumb. Snoo. I feel like they try to eat them and then like they choke or die because they're plastic. You don't know what chemicals they put in those Barbies.
Especially the ones from 1959.
Oh,
You don't know.
What do you think would happen if they were seen by Sauron?
he'd be like, "What are they wearing?
What the fuck?
He's like, ooh. He's like, give me a minute.
Did you see the Lego Batman movie?
Yes.
Do you know who voiced Sauron?
No.
It was Jermaine from Play Like Concords.
Oh my god, that's great.
Fucking love it.
I would appreciate
It was
that.
hilarious, but it wasn't like Sauron. It was just the giant eye, and I was like, "This is wrong."
Alec, who are you going with?
I'm definitely gonna go with the Barbies.
Sorry,
yeah.
Sirens.
I-
Get a better army.
You really need to.
Barbies can beat you.
You can read the third one. Yosef.
It's the. Did you tell me? Are you gonna read it? Or...
You changed it.
Did you really?
Genghis Khan's entire army versus Napoleon Dynamite. Originally, it was Genghis Khan's army versus Napoleon Bonaparte's army. And Alex just handed it to me, and he changed it to Napoleon
I
Dynamite.
didn't even notice. I have it right in front of me.
Now, is this in like full-out warfare, or is this a dance battle? Okay, let's say dance battle. Napoleon wins, then that causes them to go to war because Genghis Khan is a sore loser.
Well, first off, I want to paint a word picture here.
Okay.
Like just Napoleon Dynamite with Genghis Khan and his army sitting in the audience. I like to think that Genghis Khan would be so moved. I don't think it would start a war.
Okay.
So I don't think it would start with the dance party.
Okay. So you're gonna just say it's kind of like a draw, like a stalemate. They just don't want to go to war with each other.
I really think it would be a draw.
Huh. That's very interesting. That's a very interesting view.
I like to think that this was just an epiphany.
Yeah. I'm very proud of you. I think that's very insightful, and I'm gonna change my opinion, and I'm gonna go with you.
You know what? I apologize. This seems like a very anticlimactic type thing, but
Sometimes peace is really the answer.
a piece of what?
Do you think Genghis Khan can produce peace?
Yeah, I think he's.
I think he really tried to.
I think he just. I don't think he was a bad guy. I just think
What's the percentage of people who are related to
1.7
It's a lot of fucking
a lot of fucking what?
people.
or 0.7. There's a 7 in it, and it's less than 2. So
Yeah.
Everyone's walking around like,
Hey, Hermano. God damn it.
Alex 1 for 1.
I forgot I had that on there.
Hey, hermano, which means brother in Spanish. So yeah, you're right, because they're related.
okay. Josh Wayne, go ahead and with the next one.
I'm going to go with the last one. So, an army of Joeys versus Superman. Superman, for sure.
Yeah, I'm going with Superman too.
How big is this army?
It's pretty fucking big because Joey's a big guy.
Well, just because Joey's big doesn't mean the army's big.
Okay, is it like Rick and Morty where they have like different Joes? You know how they have like different Mortys?
Yes, please.
Then I'm thinking
I did not even think of that.
I might change my mind then.
It's like different.
What if there's a universe where I'm Superman?
Are you like?
Interesting.
Are you like his Rick?
Yeah.
Is there different Joshes?
Is there different Alex too?
What would I be in there?
Why are you comparing me
God,
to
no.
Morty?
We all know why.
I don't. I see what you did there. I appreciated it.
Rick.
I don't want to be involved in this because I don't want to be. God, what's his name?
The dad, Jerry?
Yeah, I can't.
Jerry.
Okay, Jerry. I don't want to be the Jerry.
No, you're not Jerry. You're more like.
Mr.
You're probably
Poopy
Mr. Poopy Butthole.
Yeah.
Because you just make everyone happy.
Yeah, he doesn't make me happy.
Except for Beth. Sad face.
It's okay.
Sad face.
I know how it feels. Guys going through girl trouble. High five.
Okay.
Why would I high five that?
We're gonna end the podcast with a real man of genius. So
Wait, there was one more.
we're not gonna read that. We'll read it next time.
No, I definitely want to go with this.
Okay,
We worked hard.
go on. I'm going with Superman still though.
I just want to shout out. This is 3 of these were from friend Aaron.
So it's another fan mail.
It's okay.
You want to do that?
No, it's okay.
Okay.
1 time's enough. So, an entire army. It was Master Chiefs, but we looked at it and we thought it would be better if it was an entire army of Master Chefs versus an entire army of Predators.
Like from the movie Predator.
Yes. Not like the Predators that we were talking about earlier.
Sexual predators?
Oh, that's another thing. That's another thing.
Peach is a sexual predator.
I was sexually harassed this morning.
This has possibly been changed 3 times.
So an army
In a
of
cooking contest. You know, these sexual predators, you can probably cook because they're trying to get little kids in there.
mac and cheese.
No,
That's all it fucking takes.
candy.
I feel like that is what led all of the sexual predators to the cooking competition.
Mac and cheese.
Because
it's little
they thought it was the Gordon Ramsay's
Kids one.
Master
They thought it was
Chef
the
Kids.
Master Chef Kids.
Oh my god.
She's doing it again.
She's trying to get some.
So
women.
who are you gonna go with?
I'm probably gonna
I'm
go
going
with
with
the.
the. I'm gonna go with the chefs
Yeah.
because I can't side with a sexual predator.
okay. If it's the sexual predator, I'm gonna go with the chefs.
If it's the actual predator.
If it's the actual army of predators, I'm still gonna go with the chefs.
What are they competing in?
If you can't handle the heat, get out of the kitchen.
What are you, an idiot sandwich? An idiot sandwich.
This calamari is so raw, it's still telling SpongeBob to fuck off.
So we're gonna go into
Yes,
our
please.
last
Carry
one.
on, since you wanted to cut it short.
Well, I mean, we're already almost at 45 minutes. Unless you want to end the episode right
I
now.
don't give a shit. No. Do a
Real Man of Genius is Sacha Baron Cohen. Good job for tricking people into thinking that you train
Joey,
kids
fuck
to
off. I'm gonna cut
shoot
this.
guns.
You're the worst part of the podcast. Joey will no longer be on the podcast.
Three dudes babbling.
Presents Real Men of Genius.
And we're back with our Real Man of Genius, which was spoiled because of someone who will no longer be on the podcast after this episode.
Wait, like spoiled milk?
Yes, spoiled milk. This week's Real Man of Genius is Sacha Baron Cohen.
Joey? Have any thoughts?
Yes. Do it. Tell us what you think. You're gonna be silent. Dog.
Okay. I just want you to know, silence speaks the loudest.
Yes. You do an incredible kid. But Sacha Baron Cohen came out with a new show called Who is American?
It's Who is America?
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
My bad. My bad.
Shout out to
The United States.
Charlie,
Okay.
the Turkish intruder.
The Turkish intruder. He he takes on a different different personas.
I want to say it's each episode he does a different persona.
I hope so, because he did a different person every time every segment. He
I did not know that.
yes.
I have not watched it.
I just watched it yesterday.
I just saw one segment and I thought that was in the entire episode.
He went to an art gallery saying that he was a person in prison, and he was like, I use my own feces to paint. I use my own bodily fluids to paint.
What?
Yeah, exactly. And he conned this person so bad. He's like, I have a paintbrush. He's like, all these artists have sent me pubes to put on this paintbrush, and he got the woman there to give him pubes on the air. You saw the camera. All you see, she was wearing a dress. She was like, all right, I can do that for you. And he didn't even specifically ask. She volunteered for it.
Was she cute? I don't remember.
She wasn't bad.
I really like to think that he just kind of he held the pubes, looked at him, and he looked up in an inspiration and just said, I must paint you.
Oh, he did that early. He did that early. He's like, I got the inspiration. I'll be right back. And he went. It was all brown and stuff.
I'm gonna paint you like one of my French women.
Oh, it's a great show. I recommend watching it. But I think we're gonna end it there.
I am a very rich.
Alex 1 for 2.
Yes. Yes.
No, we didn't talk about the best part with the guns.
Oh yeah.
He got
Wait.
There's nothing on there.
I was gonna go with Dr. Stupid.
Why?
Why not?
Okay.
So anyway, he met with some senators and congressmen talking about guns and gun safety, and he was dressed up as what?
He was like a Russian dude.
No, he was from
no,
Middle
Israeli.
East. He was Israeli. He was Israeli, and he was talking about how they train their kids to use guns from kindergarten and up. And
he was like, we don't give kids guns at 2 because of the terrible 2s.
We give them to them at 3 because
That was the one that I watched.
And he convinced, I forget who it is, but he convinced them to do a training video for kids, and it's they're singing. It's it goes heads, shoulders.
It was just going
knees, not toes, because you shouldn't shoot someone in the toes.
And they were going over kid
they're
kid guns.
Yeah, they're guns
they're
that are stuffed animals too.
They're like, this is a unicorn Uzi. He was a unicorn.
It's a mini unicorn Uzi.
Yeah. So funny.
It was. If you guys should really check it out. It's really fun. I mean, it's fucked up to be like, wow, these people are running our country.
Yeah,
but it really speaks volumes.
But it's hilarious.
Yeah.
We're just a meme at this point.
That's our country right now.
And Josh
2 for 4.
Josh is 0 for 4 now.
I'm giving him the fan mail and the other one.
Okay.
Listen, 1 for 2.
Yeah, we're still happy. Hey, 50%.
Hey.
And I'm 0 for 0, so 100%.
Nope, that's 0%, dude.
What's 0 times 1?
1.
Always 0.
Good thing you're not a math major.
And that
Okay, so
is the episode.
Yes, that is the episode. Send your applications in. We will read them. Bryson. Follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Listen to us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Podbean, Google Music, YouTube. What?
Facebook
Live.
Facebook Live.
So I just want you guys to know I have just been handed an urgent news article. Apparently, Mom from Mom's company has just taken over iPhone.
Oh, shut up.
Like Mom's Robot Company?
Yes.
Would you fuck Mom from Mom's Robot Company?
That'll be next week.
Okay.
Okay. So
That's my question for... Would you fuck this person?
yes. So thanks for listening.
Hi, potato.
Thanks everyone who sent stuff in. Alec, come on. You gonna say something? What?
Thanks for stopping by.
Joe's.
Ladies.
Okay. And bye.
I am a very rich.
Go home.